Hello, hello, my friends. I am back for another candle review. This is the second one that I am uploading on my channel today. If you missed it earlier, I did upload a review of Bath & Body Works, what was that, Coconut Pina Colada? So feel free to go ahead and check that one out. But in this video, we are going to be talking about HOMEWORX Bing Cherry Cola. Now, full disclosure, before I get into this review, this candle was sent to me in PR from Slatkin & Co. I am a brand ambassador. However, if you have been with me for any length of time, you guys know that I am always honest with you guys about the pros and cons of every candle that I am reviewing. Truth be told, I am usually a little bit harder on the candles that I receive for free because, well, I feel like, I don't know, there's just some type of mental thing that happens for me that I feel like I need to be a little bit harder on them. So whether that's fair or unfair, who knows? Regardless, this candle today is part of the new Carnival collection. I should say that it's actually a returning collection, although HOMEWORX did make some adjustments this year to their offerings. The Carnival collection did originally debut in the summer of 2023, and this year they brought it back with this fragrance, the Salted Soft Pretzel, which I did do a dedicated review on earlier this week, so make sure you check out my HOMEWORX candle playlist if you happen to have missed that. They also released funnel cake, I believe it was cotton candy, and berry snow cone. They did not bring back the caramel popcorn, the triple berry pie, that's the one that I always seem to forget, and there was a chocolate waffle cone. So I wish they would have brought those ones back as well, but they didn't. So this one has been getting a little bit of buzz. I think a lot of people are really interested in this fragrance. We all know that Harry Slatkin does gourmand or foodie fragrances very, very well. And so while cherry cola is not really, it's not a food, it's a drink, it is in that realm of sugary, summery sweetness. So this is their standard 4-wick, 18-ounce vessel. We've got this beautiful wraparound label. I personally love the design of this Carnival collection. I think they've done a really good job with it. I believe that these are the swings that you would normally see at a carnival, which, side detour there, you will never catch me on those swings. Those I think I did a few times when I was a child, and now as an adult, I'm like, one, I will get sick. Two, that just looks terrifying being flung around like that, but my kids like those type of rides. And of course, you've got like the ticketing going around for the label there where it repetitively says Bing Cherry Cola. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance notes and the pour date of this specific candle. So this candle that I have in front of me was poured on December 26th, 2023. I do always like to disclose the pour date because I think that, especially if somebody is looking back on this review in the future, performance can sometimes vary based upon when a candle was poured. The fragrance notes listed on the bottom of this candle are effervescent cola, wild cherry, sparkly lime, and sugared vanilla. On the Slatkin & Co. website, they do have top, middle, and bottom notes listed. The top notes of this candle are listed as bright lemon, orange peel, sparkly lime, middle notes of wild cherry, tart cranberry, and red apple, and bottom notes of effervescent cola, cinnamon stick, and vanilla. So let's go ahead and talk about what my nose smells. To me, you guys, I would say that this is very much an authentic cherry Coke. What is it, like wild cherry Pepsi? Fun fact, you guys, I don't really drink soda. I prefer to eat my calories instead of drinking them. But what I remember from my childhood, what I remember from when I'm at gatherings where there's a lot of soda around, yeah, it's very, very true to the nature of that. I definitely pick up on the effervescent note. This is not a flat soda at all. You get the effervescent cola in here. The cherry note is there. However, I am somebody who does not really like cherry fragrances. They can oftentimes come off as medicinal to my nose, and I'm very happy to report that this cherry in here is not medicinal. I have a feeling that that probably has to do with the tart cranberry note in there. While my nose doesn't necessarily smell something and go, oh, this is cranberry, like it would with a fall fragrance, I think that the cranberry and possibly the red apple kind of balance out the overt cherryness, is what I would say, of that cherry note. And then it is interesting that they list sparkly lime in here as one of the fragrance notes, because I think that they are using a lot of those citrus notes to enhance maybe the effervescence, like that sparkling vibe that you're trying to capture in this fragrance. But it is there. Does my nose smell this and go, oh, that's a citrus candle? Absolutely not. Like, it's one, again, it's trickery. I feel like they're listing those fragrance notes so that way you know that it's there. But when I smell this candle, I'm definitely smelling cherry Coke. I'm not smelling like Sprite or another type of like more citrus heavy type of soda. Um, by the way, you guys, isn't it funny how in the United States, depending on what region of the country you are from, you either call it soda or pop. I have a couple of friends who are from the Midwest and they always refer to it as pop. But yeah, I grew up in California and now living in Arizona, it's always been soda. Like, yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Is it pop or soda where you guys are from? Or is it Coke? I've heard a lot of people just refer to all sodas as Coke. Always kind of a funny thing going on there. But in terms of lemon, orange peel, no, I'm not really smelling that. But lime, when you really, really are nitpicking and trying to find the fragrance notes, I'm like, yeah, I could smell that in there. Little bit maybe of sugary vanilla-ness in there. Is that a word? A little bit of sugared vanilla in there. But I guess I'm just trying to pick apart the fragrance. But truth be told, you guys, if you've smelled cherry Coke, if you've smelled wild cherry Pepsi, that's what this smells like. It's very authentic. They did a really good job coming up with the fragrance itself. Let's go ahead and talk about the performance of this candle. So I have had this one lit now for approximately 3 hours. This is my 4th burn, I would say, of this candle. So I'm almost at the midway point. You can see that I'm having good flames here. The wicks are doing well so far. By the way, you guys, I've talked about these wicks never having an issue for me. Stay tuned for my empties this month because I finally had it happen on one of my candles where randomly I lost a wick. First time ever it's happened to me. So I'll update you guys that on my empties. But so far, so good for these wicks. They're not leaning too heavy for me. This candle, I did not have in a hurricane today, and it pulled out just fine for me. I'm not even having any excess around the rim. Strength and throw on this one. If you are curious about the dimensions of my home and the environmental factors, I do always list that in the description box down below. I do move my candles around. I put them in and out of a hurricane to just kind of gauge strength and throw. Here's the funny thing about this one. I'm having a little bit of a difficult time determining an actual score that I want to give this because the strength of the scent is very light. I would say that in terms of the strength of this candle, it's maybe like a 4.5 to 5. Low medium in terms of that. However, the projection is pretty good, you guys. In fact, I would give the projection on this candle probably a good solid 7, I would say, without a hurricane on it, which is a little bit unusual. It's a fragrance that I can smell. I kind of have to sniff the air a little bit. I go nose blind to it quite easily, I would say. However, like the reason I'm saying that the projection on it has kind of caught me off guard, when I have been burning this, I've been burning it out in my living room. And I will actually quite a few times that I have been burning this, for whatever reason, I've been taking a shower. So I've either been burning it in the evening or like this morning I took a shower. It's funny, when I opened up my master bathroom door to walk out, I could smell the fragrance. Even though it wasn't a smack me in the face strength, I could definitely detect the cherry cola fragrance. So that's why I'm saying I'm a little bit confused here as to where to set. I feel like this is one of those rare ones where like the strength of the candle is not very strong, but the throw is pretty good. It was kind of unusual to me that I was able to smell it all the way into my master bedroom, but it's burning in my living room and it's not a super, super strong fragrance. So if I put it into a hurricane, obviously you're going to get a little bit of increased strength and throw. I would say that when I put it into a hurricane, strength of the candle jumps up to about a 6, and the projection still is about like maybe like an 8 or so. It does a lot better that way. So do I wish that the fragrance was a little bit stronger? Yes, I wish that this was more around a 6 without a hurricane on it, and therefore then it would be like an 8, because then you could kind of alter that. Now, that also being said, remember, if you're reading the description box down below, I do have very high ceilings and open concept. This candle does perform, or I can smell it a lot better when I put it in my bedroom, which has lower ceilings and is a little bit smaller room. So if you have a more closed concept style of home, I think that you will really be able to maximize the strength and throw of this. I will say that if you have open concept, the fragrance might get a little bit lost. It will be detectable, but it's not going to be a smack you in the face type of fragrance. Overall, you guys, I'm going to give it 1 thumb up in terms of the authenticity of it. And truth be told, if you know that like you're going to be burning more than 1 candle at the same time, or maybe if you plan to burn this in smaller rooms or have lower ceilings, whatever, all of those things, then I think that it's going to perform well for you. But I can't give it the 2 thumbs up because I do personally wish it was a little bit stronger. That being said, I am finding that a lot of my HOMEWORX candles, once I hit the halfway mark on them, they are starting to get stronger after I hit that halfway mark. So again, stay tuned to my empties because that will be the full scale of a review. I am a HOMEWORX brand ambassador, as I said earlier, and I do have a discount code with the Slatkin & Co. website. It is KATIESJOYFULLIFE. It will save you 15% on orders over $40. At the time that I am filming this and at the time that this video is going live, Slatkin & Co. is having their Memorial Day sale. This candle right now is on sale during that sale for 2 for $42 or 3 for $60. Now, my discount code cannot be combined with that specific sale. I do believe that you can use rewards. So if you have HOMEWORX rewards, you can combine it with those. However, there are a lot of other summertime fragrances that are currently being listed for $18.99, $16.99, and my discount code does apply to those candles. So some of the fragrances that I've seen on there, Blood Orange and Sage Gimlet, you guys know I love that one. The Palm Beach candle. I'm trying to think of a couple of other ones that I saw on there. The Pistachio Glazed Donut, Lemon Poppy Muffin. Quite a few of those during the sale are marked down to $18.99, and those you can use my discount code with for additional savings. So, you know, if you've just been waiting for a sale, now would be the time. Or if you want to wait a little bit longer for these ones to go on a sale like that, then they haven't sold out. You know, HOMEWORX is pretty good about keeping good stock in hand. So you have time to be patient if you want to wait for more dedicated reviews on this one. But yeah, there is a sale currently going on. Also want to disclose that my discount code is an affiliate code. It means that it is eligible for commission, and I do thank you very much if you choose to use it, but also don't use it if you're not comfortable with that. So let me know in the comment box down below, did you purchase this candle? Do you think that it's performing similarly? Are you getting greater throw than strength or vice versa? I always encourage you guys to chime in the comment box down below as long as you remain respectful of myself and others within our community. Please don't forget to hit thumbs up if you found this video helpful. It helps me out with the old YouTube algorithm. What's the other thing? Subscribe if you're new, I guess. No, I'd love for you to subscribe. I talk a lot about candles here on my channel, so do lots of dedicated reviews, hauls, empties, everything in between. I do want to say thank you so very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.